Hey friends, welcome back to another episode. This one's gonna be good and it's gonna be different and I think y'all will like it. You can see I got the van. She's trusty and she's rusty, and I know you're all wondering. Yes, she's optioned with the big motor, the 3.8. We're gonna be at Camp Freedom in this video, and it's in some dire need of some tender loving care. It's pretty grown up. Truck's still down. Still waiting on my new drive shaft. If you're new here or you don't know what I'm talking about, my truck has a 2-piece drive shaft. Long story short, it didn't want to work no more. The splines quit splining, so it quit being able to extend and retract with the flexation of my suspension. That caused issues with my carrier bearing. It actually pulled the drive shaft slightly out of my transfer case. Now those trucks are optioned with several different drive shafts, and mine of course had the one drive shaft, which I don't think was original to the truck, that is unserviceable. So you cannot, at least easily, affordably, change the carrier bearing on my shaft. It's not like most shafts, which I'll throw a couple pictures up to show y'all, and y'all that are mechanically inclined and have messed with carrier bearings will see what I mean. It's considered a trapped carrier bearing, so it's not really designed to replace, which is really dumb. A new 2-piece ranged from $1,100 to $2,000, depending on where I got it. So I found a place called Action Machine out of West Bend, Illinois. They're making me a custom 1-piece drive shaft. That way I don't even have to worry about carrier bearing issues in the future and whatnot, but that still could be a couple weeks out. Actually, right here is part of the shaft. And you can see, well, you can't really see, but starting right here, there's like a plastic coating on these splines that's used for the lubrication to allow these splines to adjust. And that plastic just all gave away here, so it doesn't extend and retract like it should, and that's not good. That's not good. Actually, the other part of the shaft's right over here. I can show you what I mean by a trapped carrier bearing. There you go, friends. There's the carrier bearing. So you can see you got the shaft on this side of it, which bumps out. And on this side, you got the yoke. And yeah, I'm sure with enough money and time and a machine shop, you could probably pull that yoke off, but the shaft is not designed for that. See, most normal 2-piece shafts, this carrier bearing would be over here. So then you just pull the bearing off once you separate the shafts. But as you can see, this one's not like that. So we're not going to be in the truck camper. We're not going to be in the van today. I got something else planned. Never done it before in the channel. We'll see how it goes. But first, we got to show Camp Freedom some love. So the question is, that one, or that one? I think that's our choice today. I don't want to take the van any further into the woods because I did notice when I was brush hogging, there's definitely some soft spots on this road. And I mean, it's basically been raining for 3 days straight here, so everything's very soft, as you saw the puddle coming in. All right, friends, definitely more than I usually bring, but it should be pretty cool. Well, friends, I think this is turning out just how I wanted it to. I hopped in the van, I swung back to my dad's quick because I got an idea for the firewood, and it involves that. And then that'll be the last, I think that'll be the last thing we do as far as TLC on Camp Freedom. And then we're gonna relax the rest of the day. Well there, friends, I think that's a really good start to the solution here. I remembered while I was sitting in there on the zero gravity chair that I had this sitting out back in the woods, kind of half full. Might as well put it to use. I'll have to cut some of this out when I get back, but that pretty much took my whole life to get over here with the old Gale skid steer. She ain't very fast. Probably took me 20-25 minutes to get over here. So now I got to do that again when I bring it back. I'll come back over with the van and we'll be here for the night. So my original plan for the firewood, where I have these metal brackets where you're able to put a couple treated 2x4s across the bottom and then a couple straight up, and that's so you can just stack your firewood in there. I can't remember, I think I got them off Amazon, but I couldn't exactly remember where I put them. And then I remembered that I had 2 of these crates out back with firewood related stuff in them, and I remembered that's where I put those brackets because I wasn't using them at the time. So I just had the brackets basically sitting in the empty one of these crates. But then I walked over to get them and I'm like, That crate would be perfect. It'd keep it off the ground, keep them contained, allow air to move through it. And then at some point, maybe I can utilize the trees or just build something off the top of the crate here to cover it. But just simply having these in that crate, that alone will be way better than what I have. Now, as far as supper, I'm hoping it works because I didn't want to haul a big cooler out here. I had enough to haul out. So I got this little insulated bag. It does have ice in it, and it does have my supper in it, which is nothing fancy. It's a good old steak, primitive steak. We're gonna do it right over the fire. I've not done a steak over a tripod yet over the fire, so we'll see how that goes. But I'm about ready to relax. The bugs are bad though, friends. The bugs are bad. So I noticed earlier when I was brush hogging that we had some ripe berries up here along the road. So I'm gonna go help myself to a few if I can find them again. The old town and country just goes right through it. Doesn't even care. Oh, here's some right here. Didn't even have to walk far. Good stuff. That's some nasty stuff right there, friends. That's poison parsnip. Now, if you ever see that, stay away. Especially this time of year. That can be some real nasty stuff. I personally have never gotten into it, but I got some friends who have. Oh, one even got it on the bottom of his feet, and it was so bad for him. Ooh, I just found a huge amount. There's way more where those came from. So good. I could do without the little seeds, but I'll take them. Especially when you get a good handful like that. Oh, it's so good. Now, as far as berries go, my preference is mulberries. Let me know in the comments if any of y'all have tried mulberries. We got 2 giant mulberry trees right behind my house. I mean, 30 feet behind my house. And they're so good. You definitely have some stained fingers after picking mulberries. And if any of y'all have mulberries nearby, you know the season. That season, everything, all of our vehicles, my LP tank behind my house, everything's just bombed with purple bird poo. Because the birds also love the mulberries. I got a shower bag in the van, and I don't think I do, but I'm gonna go check that bag to see if I got any gym shorts in it or something. It's just too darn hot for pants. I'm gonna risk the poison ivy. Found some shorts, so I'm gonna get changed into them and then get in out of these gnats. Relax for a while, and in a couple hours, we'll start dinner. Oh. This is amazing, friends. Actually took a little doze off there. Oh, let's see what time it is. 6:30. That's about time to get the fire going so we can get cooking a little bit later. This wood's wet. Even this stuff, but everything around here is going to be wet. Like I said, we've had 3 days of rain, so I'll see if I can start something. Hopefully, it's what I have to cook. I have to cook over the fire, so I've kind of got an assortment of stuff in here. Hopefully the smoke helps with the bugs a little too. I've definitely been in worse areas for bugs, so I'm not complaining too much, but if the smoke helps, I'll take it. The bag's working great. Ice is still in it. Everything's cold. Fire's starting better than I thought it would. So you guys don't see me use bug spray too much. I always try to start a fire, use the smoke, or like today I'm using the gazebo, which some bugs are getting in, but not nearly as bad as out here. Mosquitoes aren't terrible, but the little gnats are real bad. Or no-see-ums, maybe they are. I'm not really sure the difference between the two. These are very small little gnats that like buzz around your eyes and just super annoying. But I just don't react too well to bug spray. There's a couple brands. One brand is Buggins. I can do good with that, so I do use that during the summer when I have to. And then there's another brand too that's very similar. It's like even the same color, I think. Smells pretty close to the same. I can't remember that one though. Dang. But you get the point. I can't use DEET. My skin doesn't react well to DEET. And I've actually gotten like super sick from bug spray once. Actually, it's in a video. It was last year, and it was my first ever video up in Itasca County in Chippewa National Forest. I found a little spot. It was real waterlogged, mowed area. I had the truck topper on, and it was so bad I was spraying myself constantly, and then I sprayed all over inside the truck. You know, it was a few hours before I went to sleep, but oh, that was a terrible night. So much bug spray smell. I woke up the next morning and I was like nauseous. It was really bad. I even struggled to make it home. Wood sizzling a little bit. I've definitely had wood that was more moist than this. Sadly, I think we're just going to have to put a whole bunch on to get it real hot. So another goal I'd like out here is some sort of latrine. Super deep hole in the ground, and then build a little latrine above it like in the national forests. That could be definitely a thing. You guys got any ideas for me out here at Camp Freedom? I feel like a sign at some point is in order. I've had a couple deer running through the forest, but they're going so quick, kind of swiftly through here, that I can't get my phone out in time. But the deer are moving fast right now. And even for you Midwesterners that are out driving around, watch for deer this time of year because the flies are bothering them bad, so they keep moving so that the flies don't bother them so bad. But the last one came through over here. I was sitting in on the zero gravity chair and I just couldn't maneuver quick enough, but I did get turned around at least and see that it was just a little buck. Little velvet horns about that tall. I think I might go cut some of my dry maple over there. Even this is a little damp. It's so gosh darn wet out here. That's the one thing I kind of miss for sure when I don't have my truck camper. is the my little tool that I use as a bellow is in that, but I can use the lid to my camping tote here. Try to get some air movement. This thing's got some good marbleization in it too. Look at that, friends. Someone just drove down our road. So this road that I come in on is a town road, so people can legally drive down it to the end. There's nothing I can do about it. So we own the woods on both sides, and then at the end is open fields, and the neighbor owns them. So I don't know if that could be someone the neighbors knows going down, just maybe check some trail cameras on their land or something. But I'm gonna have me some curds. I'm sure that person was someone that knows the neighbors, because they were definitely driving down the road like they knew the road. They definitely knew where they were going. However, we have had some people back here before that definitely were up to no good. That chain's... Well, gol darn it. Man, can't believe how stuck it is. I'm just destroying this thing. Oh, it still looks good though. There you have it, friends. Of course, right as it was done, the battery on the GoPro died. I wouldn't expect any less out of it. Oh, that just looks so tender. I prefer my steaks medium rare. Let's see what it looks like inside. It had some great marbling. Oh man, it's a little done, I think, but look how tender it is. No, I think actually that's about perfect. Look at this. The only thing that could make it better is if I had a little salt with me. Y'all OGs know I like my salt. But I will say the smoke on it, the smoke flavor on it, definitely does give it some salt characteristics. Look at that, just falling apart. The color doesn't technically look rare, but it's definitely a rare consistency. So, I don't know. Wow, that was some awful filming. But you saw it. You saw it, friends. It came out of its hole. We got another one that lives by our house, and I know where its hole in the tree is. Oh, this woods is so peaceful right now. It's so dark out, friends. It's so dark out, guys. It's way darker than what the phone makes it look like, so it is struggling with stabilization. So this I got a while back at Aldi's. It was during one of their week specials. I think it was $40 or $45. Now, This is designed so it's kind of a flat lay. It doesn't really cradle you. And it can be, I mean, basically if I move it all at night, I'm going down into the frame with my side or back or face or something. I don't know that for sure. I'm speculating. But it is a little tippy, to say the least. And currently it is muggy enough and warm enough still where I do not want a blanket on. That could change overnight. So if it ends up getting too cold tonight, I do have a sleeping bag in the van. I just don't have the case for it, so it'd be a little bulky to carry out here. But I will if I get cold. But I think the cool air will feel good. Well, today was pretty fun, and I'm glad y'all joined me. It's a little different than normal. I hope y'all like it. I definitely had fun doing something a little different. I'm sure the GoPro can't pick it up, but the woods are just alive right now. I can hear rustling in the leaves all around me. I'm sure it's probably mice. Anyways, I'm going to get to bed. I'll definitely bring you guys in if anything interesting happens, but I'm guessing nothing interesting will happen, so odds are we'll see you in the morning. Good night, friends. Good morning. That was not a terrible night. Definitely have had better ones. So sleeping on the foldable hammock as is doesn't really work because you can't move it all or you end up falling. I didn't fall, but I just couldn't move too much. After about 45 minutes or so, I just moved over to the zero gravity chair and basically fell asleep with my arms back like this. I woke up a couple hours later and both arms were completely numb. This was fun. I actually really liked this. The woods were just alive last night. Deer moving around, leaves rustling. It kept the bugs out for the most part. Some get in when you go in and out, so I think I'll just sit here for a while and listen to the outdoors. Birds are going. I'm gonna go out and see if I can get a couple berries for a little breakfast treat. Let's look through what the trail camera caught over the last month and a half, 2 months or so. Alright friends, while I'm sitting here editing this video, it's Sunday afternoon. I just left the Camp Freedom earlier today, and those last few pictures of the trail cam are pretty cool because I would have been still sleeping in the zero gravity chair in the gazebo just off to the right of the picture, and that doe had her twins right up in Camp Freedom, and then that buck in Camp Freedom. That's pretty cool. I love looking at trail camera pictures, especially when you guys can all relate to where it is and you can see the fire pit and all that stuff. Just so cool. Wow, these bugs have gotten 10 times worse overnight. They're awful. They're swarming the camera. They're all over my face and everything. It's those little no-see-ums, I think is what they are. Ugh. But got Camp Freedom all cleaned up. I'm happy with what we got accomplished out here. Got the road brush hogged. Got a solution for the wood. Next will be like some sort of latrine somewhere out here, and we'll just keep adding to it, friends. As always, to the military men and women, past, present, future, thank you for your service. Thank you for my freedom. We'll see you on the next adventure. Bye, friends.